guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Kirti and I do all things beauty on my channel. So in case if you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and do show some love and support to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna do a rare beauty makeup products review. So I'm gonna do like the first impressions of the products and we're gonna try together and see like which works for my extremely dry skin. So I'm gonna give my honest review with you guys. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the video. I already moisturized my skin. So now let's just start with the skin makeup prep. So that is like primer. So I have this Always On Optimist Illuminating Primer. This is the packaging. So I actually got the mini version of it. So there are like two versions, a mini one and the larger size one. So I just like bought the mini just to try. So this is like a 15 ml bottle. So let me just open this up. I like the packaging, you know. It has that, you know, like very neutral tone packaging. Super good. I mean, like, this is actually a very travel friendly. This is not that. Is this a glass bottle? No, this is actually sort of that plastic bottle. So it's not a glass bottle. So it's super travel friendly. Yeah, because if you have like a glass bottle now, you just have to be like pretty careful when you're actually traveling. Just gonna apply this all over my face. Just apply too much. I don't know if I applied too much or not, but yeah, let's just see. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see the glow? Oh my god. I loved it. It's just so hydrating. It's just so, you know, like radiant. Ooh, I love it. I basically love radiance primers, you know, anything that's like radiant, but I don't like anything that has like, you know, that chunky glitter in it, because that glitter enhances my texture on skin. But this doesn't have that visible visible chunky glitter on skin. See that? Literally, this just feels so hydrating on skin, so juicy on skin. Like if you actually have like dry skin or normal skin, this primer would look beautiful on your skin. Like zoomed in a little bit so that I just want you guys to see like up close the foundation and the concealer, how they sit on skin. Okay, so for foundation, I want to tell you guys a little story here that actually happened, and I ended up with having like two foundations, which one turned out to be like a free. Yeah, and why free? Because actually I ordered like foundations, you know, like on like literally all the Rare Beauty makeup that I actually purchased, I ordered them on like September 3rd, I guess. You know, that's the day when exactly literally on the day when Rare Beauty was launched at Sephora. So then I was not so sure about the shade. Like literally I have like two shades in my mind, which is like 320W and 380W. So basically in some of the makeup brands I come under the medium deep category, while some brands categorize as like medium skin. So I was a little confused about like which shade should I go with, and also there were not really like many swatches that were available online, like on YouTube and on Pinterest. So it was like, let me give like 380 a shot. So yeah, and then I bought like 380W, and that was like way darker for my skin tone. It didn't like match my skin, so I returned that and I like kept an order for 320W. So the thing was that, you know, I just like, you know, they sent it out like immediately. So let's just like first apply it now, and then we'll talk about like how I ended up with like two foundations, one for free. Okay, so yeah, and so I'm in the shade like 320W, and I'm guessing that this would be my shade. So the brand describes 320W as medium with warm golden undertones. So I have like warm skin tone, and I also have that yellow warm hints in my skin, and I love anything that foundation that has that yellow golden tones to it. So yeah, and so we have this 320W here. That's the packaging. And you have the name, like the number written right there. Can you guys see that? So again, the quantity is 30 ml. It's 1 fluid ounce. And by the way guys, the expiry date for this product is that once you open this bottle now, it expires in like 9 months after opening. So just like keep an eye on that. So when I compare it to my other foundations now, like I guess like my, let me just check my Too Faced. Yeah, my Too Faced one has like 12 months expiry date, and the Anastasia one also has like an expiry after like opening for like 12 months. So yeah, when I compare it to that, the expiry for this product is like quite a little low. So this is how the packaging is. I actually like that packaging, you know, that matte sort of like finish right here. Look at that. Yeah, and see this packaging right here. One thing that I loved about this is that their packaging, you know, the thought process that they put behind their packaging. So the way they put this packaging this way is because, you know, the thought process behind it is that they want this packaging to be like easy to access even for people with physical disabilities. So yeah, that's a cool thing, you know. So yeah, and there is something, you know, like, well, what's that? There's something inside it which is actually making a sound when I'm shaking it. Yeah. So it comes with this beautiful doe food applicator. Look at this applicator, doe food. Now, personally, I don't have a problem with this set of like packaging, you know, with the doe food applicator, because I already use like a foundation, the Physicians Formula one, which has a doe food applicator. So if you are actually using it on your personal, you know, like skin just for yourself, then having a doe foot applicator would not be a problem. But if you are actually using it on a client, like for a bridal makeup, you're a makeup artist and you're using it on clients, yeah, then that would be a problem. So in that case, you can just take a spatula and apply that on skin instead of this. Yeah, so let's try this out. I guess it matches, because like my other foundations also sort of like are in this color only. I don't know like how much to apply, like how much of coverage this is gonna give, but let's try this out. This is the first impressions video, yaar. I love it. Actually, does this have any fragrance? No, this doesn't have any fragrance. Yeah. So to be honest, I also feel that this packaging is of glass, but it's not like, you know, anything like a heavy like an Anastasia foundation or something. It's super lightweight, like literally the packaging is just so lightweight. I really love that part of it. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender, because that is how I usually blend my foundations, be it like any foundation, you know, like my regular blending tool for foundation and base makeup is beauty blender. So I'm just going to do it that way. Just tapping this into the skin. Whoa. Dude. Did I apply actually too much? I guess I actually went a heavy-handed, dude. Oh shit. Okay, let's like work with this one. So just because I went a little bit heavy-handed with my foundation, I'm just gonna give a good amount of time for blending, so that, you know, any excess on the skin, you know, the sponge is just gonna soak that up. But coming to the coverage, guys, it gives a beautiful coverage. Do you see that? I mean, like, I know I actually applied a little extra, but if you want a little more, you know, heavy coverage with this foundation, you can obviously kind of like go a little heavy-handed and apply that. Yeah, and if you definitely want to shear it down, you can just like apply a little quantity of it, just don't go this much. And yeah, this is actually golden worm toned, as described in the, you know, by the brand. It is yellow toned, golden toned, and I like it. It's not heavily radiant. It's not like heavily dewy like the Anastasia Luminous one. That is just so dewy, yeah. But this is not that dewy. It is somewhat like that soft matte finish, but yet gives that a bit of that radiance to the skin, healthy radiance to the skin, I would just say. And it also doesn't feel heavy on skin. That's one thing that I'm like noticing. You know, some foundations, when you just like try them, do you see, like, you can just like feel instantly that something is like literally sitting on your skin, that heavy feel on skin, especially when you go a little heavy-handed like how I did today. So, but this foundation is not feeling heavy on skin. It's super lightweight. So that is how the foundation looks like on me. And yeah, 320W is actually a great match to my skin tone. So if you are NC42 in MAC, for reference, I'm NC42 in MAC, and my NARS shade is Syracuse. So if you are someone close to my skin tone, you can obviously go with the 320W. Yeah, and if you have yellow, warm, golden undertone in your skin. I love this foundation, yeah. So far, I really love it. So yeah, I just have to tell you like how I got like two foundations, right? So the thing is that like I ordered like one foundation, the 320W shade, and then they just like sent it. The delivery guy, my apartment number is like 2002, but the delivery guy, he delivered the product at like 202. I didn't know that, and I just like I saw that in my email like tracking address that the foundation was already like delivered. So I called to Sephora, like customer care, and I told them like I didn't like receive my product, but it's showing like delivered. So then they resend the product. They just asked me like, do you want us to resend the product or do you want the money refund? So I told that I want you to resend the product of same shade. So they resend my order. And then again, the delivery guy delivered at the wrong address, same 202. So on the day of like delivery, I was just like checking, constantly tracking my mail ID, the tracking number, and just like I just like logged into it and I was tracking it, and the notification showed that the foundation was delivered just like 10 minutes back, and there was nothing at my doorstep. So then I don't know like what was happening, like literally consecutively the things were like missing or like what. So then they told that there is like a little camera icon where I can check like where they delivered and all. So I checked it from my so then I checked it out, and then yeah, I saw the picture that it was delivered at 202 apartment, like a wrong address, wrong apartment number. So I went there to that apartment number and I collected my two foundations were there. So they didn't actually take it, they just kept that at the doorstep. So I got my like two foundations. So I called to Sephora customer care and I told that like I have this was what happened, and I have like two foundations right now. Do you guys want me to return one? And yeah, they were so lovely that they told that it's okay, you can just like put the two, it's a complimentary from our end, you don't need to pay for it. So yeah, that is how I ended up with like two foundations. So next comes the concealer. So it is the liquid touch brightening concealer. So this concealer, as the brand says, it is a moisturizing buildable concealer that melts seamlessly into the skin for undetectable cake-free coverage. And it is a 7.5 ml concealer, $19. So it's priced at like $19. And yeah, it's the quantity is like a little less when you actually compare it to the other foundations. Yeah, like literally my Too Faced Born This Way concealer is of like 15 ml quantity, and this is of 7.5 ml. It's somewhere between like half the quantity. But yeah, the price, obviously this is somewhere around like $39 if I'm not wrong, and this is at around like $19. So obviously it's a good thing, right? Like the price is reduced and the quantity is reduced. Yeah, it's okay. Sometimes you might not end up like using the complete product within that shelf lifetime. So yeah, it's good. Anyway, let's just see the shelf life of this product. Yeah, the shelf life for this one is actually 6 months after you open. This is also actually comparatively less when you actually compare it to the other brand. Now I'm comparing it with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. So the shelf life for this one is actually 12 months. Yeah, but as the quantity is like little less, I think it would be appropriate thing only. Okay, so anyways, this is how the concealer packaging looks like. Same, it has the same foundation packaging, just like a mini version of that foundation, But can you guys see that color difference? So both are in the same shade, dude. Like this is 320W the foundation, the 320W concealer, but the concealer just seems like a little lighter to me. When I see like this, it just seems like a little lighter to me. But let's just like swatch it out. Even the packaging, see that. The thought process that they really put behind this packaging, oh my god, that is incredible. So see that applicator. Do you see that? cone-ish sort of like, you know, that tip there. Wow, see that? So now this sort of like that tip, pointy tip, I haven't tried that out in a concealer. You know, there are like doe foot applicators, but not this sort of that pointy tip to it. So let me just swatch the foundation and concealer side by side. It's a bit lighter. So, you know, this one is actually concealer and this one is like foundation. So do you see? It's actually a bit more lighter than this one. So I think they actually made it on purpose. Not sure, but I think it's actually a good way, you know. So if you're someone who doesn't know, like, have the clarity of like which highlighting shade should you pick. So literally, if you have like 320W foundation, you can go with 320W concealer and highlight it, because that's like a little lighter than your foundation and it has that same warm toned. So let's just see what the brand describes the color of the concealer as. So the brand describes 320W shade as medium with warm golden undertones. Just like the foundation, it has the warm golden undertone. Apply this concealer on my highlighting areas. Oh, do you see that? Literally, just like look at this applicator now. See, it just goes into that corner area, dude. It literally fits properly into that corner area. This packaging is good. Because sometimes, you know, if you have that big fat applicator, it would be like hard to get into that inner corner area of the eye at times, that you would like mess up applying a little bit extra just in under the eye region. But I guess with this, no problem. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend this out with the same damp beauty blender. It literally blends like a dream, I'm telling you. It's just so damn good. See that? And it's also lightweight. Totally. Like, you know, some sort of like foundation, like concealers, they just sit again like heavy on skin. So when you have like a heavy concealer, sometimes they just like go into that under eye crease lines. When you have like wrinkles or anything of that sort, it would just like sit in there and just gives that patchy look right there. But this is super lightweight. See, it just like brightened that up. So it does have coverage, but it is also lightweight. I actually like this concealer as well. It's lightweight. It's not heavy on skin. It's sort of like moisturizing, as the brand says, you know. It's not that drying matte formula. It isn't drying at all under my skin. Like, do you guys see that? Oh, let's go to the next part of the product. I think there is no much light, dude. I wish I had filmed this in the morning. Now I'm actually filming it in the afternoon. Anyways, let's work with what we have. So I'm gonna try the blush. This is the Soft Pinch Matte Liquid Blush. So in blushes, they have like dewy versions and then they have like matte versions as well. This is in the shade called Love, okay? So that is how the packaging looks like. Everything has like a similar packaging, yeah, like the foundation, the concealer, everything has the same similar packaging. Again, an amazing packaging. This looks like liquid lipstick or something like a liquid, you know, like what do you say, liquid lip tint sort of like packaging, but it's a liquid blush. Yeah, give you a swatch. So that is how the shade looks like here. It is Love, okay? So the shade Love is actually described as matte terracotta shade, okay? So they have 8 blushes in their range. Oh, when I just actually saw that it's like a terracotta shade, I think that would complement, you know, across skin tones. So wanted to try this out. So just placing. Blushes are super pigmented, but yeah. Do you guys see that? These are pigmented, but you can just like totally work with them with a beauty blender, dude. Like, because beauty blender soaks up some sort of like product, right? So it wouldn't look like too much. So it looks amazing. I'm just gonna add like a bit more right here, more here. Just wanted to add a little more and see. I actually like the color, that flush on cheek. And for it not any blush, just like tones down quickly. Just like whatever that's like left on the sponge, I'm just like taking it on the nose as well. Yeah. I actually like it. I like this blush as well. This is actually matte formula, but that didn't actually dry out my skin because, you know, I I have like tried other cream blushes as well, which are of like matte formula, but they don't sit well on my dry skin. They just like give that powdery feel on skin. So when they like when I just like blend them and they dry out on skin, they literally give that powdery, patchy look on my skin. But this is not that way, dude. It's literally high quality. I literally want to try other shades from this blush as well. I actually like it. I didn't buy all the products, like all the range of like Rare Beauty products, because I mean like practically it would be very hard for me, or like literally if I have to buy all sort of like products, it would be very expensive for me. So I just like bought like few set of the products that I really wanted to try. So yeah, we'll definitely give them a try in some other time, and I will update you guys on my Instagram stories if I try, or in my YouTube videos in the future. Another product from Rare Beauty that I bought is actually the Lip Souffle Cream Matte Lipstick. Is this a lipstick? Actually, a matte lip souffle cream. In the shade called Inspire. This is how the packaging is, and this is how it looks like. So again, to be honest, I actually like this packaging as well. This matte sort of like packaging here. It literally looks like it has a like rubber, you know, like look to it, but it's not like rubber. It has that feel to it, you know. That is how the applicator looks like. It is actually thin. So with one application now, it looks like this. It doesn't cover my pigmented areas of my lips. I mean, it looks red, but still there is like that natural lip color still peeking through. So when you don't want to go like heavy handed with red, when you don't want to you know, like overpower your red lipstick, just wanted to wear red but on like an everyday basis now, I think this lipstick would look amazing. It literally has that Korean feel to it. You can just like use this as a lip stain, as how you get like in Korean dramas. So I'm just going to apply another coat of it and see whether if we could layer this and build it up. So this is how it looks like with 3 coats of lipstick. It doesn't feel like heavy on lips at all, like no heaviness. So yeah, but the thing is that if you have like pigmented lips, you just have to obviously, you know, to get that literally that bright look with the colors, you have to layer these lipsticks up. But I really don't mind like layering it up, because you know, there is some versatility with this lipstick that you can just like go with one swipe and make it look like you have that lip stain look, and then then you can apply a bit more coats and make it look bold the way you want. This is the final makeup look using Rare Beauty, and I just want to sum up my, you know, like honest review on all the products like all together. So to be honest guys, I literally love the Rare Beauty makeup products. So these are not that set of products which don't give you that full on glam, you know. These are not like heavy duty products. It's not similar to Fenty, it's not similar to Huda, so don't expect them to be like that, okay. Super natural soft matte like looking, so it looks like your skin, but better version of your skin, if you know like what I'm saying. Personally, I'm not a person who would actually go and pick like heavy duty foundations and heavy duty base products as well. For me, I love that bit of like radiance on my skin, okay, that little bit of that natural radiance, the dewiness on my skin. I absolutely love this products. And coming to the primer guys, oh my god, I have to tell you, I love that primer. It just gives a nice juicy glossy glow on skin. So I used to like the MAC Strobe Cream, but then once I have like a bit of that texture on my skin now, MAC Strobe Cream is not sitting beautifully on my skin. It's actually enhancing my texture on my skin. But this product right here, it is sort of like similar to MAC Strobe Cream, but it is a little more lighter version than a MAC Strobe Cream in terms of that glitter. Okay, so it is super, like radiant, it gives a nice radiance like a MAC strobe cream, in fact a little more than that as well. But MAC strobe cream has that visible glitter particles, but this doesn't have that. So in case if you have texture, still it would work on your skin. And if you have dry skin, I'm telling you, you will love that primer. It gives nice juicy glossy glow, so you will love it. And also it works for combo and normal skin type as well. But if you have oily skin, stay away from that primer. But if you have dry skin, it is amazing, freaking amazing. And then the foundation, guys, actually loved it. So if you guys see, I actually applied a little more only, but still it's not heavy on skin at all. I don't even feel like I have like a lot of that foundation, concealer and all of that on my skin. It's super lightweight, and again, it's not a drying matte formula. It's a super nice soft matte formula. It gives again a healthy glow to the skin, so it would work amazing if you have like dry skin, normal skin, combo skin. It would also work for oily skin beauties as well. But if you have like extremely oily skin now, then just make sure that you set strongly with your powder. Coverage is also actually very beautiful for foundation and also for concealer. The concealer again is a lightweight formula. It has a moisturizing radiant properties to it again. So if you have like that dryness under your eyes, or if you have like wrinkles under your eyes, it would sit beautifully under your eye area. So again, the concealer works for all skin types. Like amazing for dry, combo, normal skin. If you have oily skin, set it with powder, as I'm telling you. So, and then coming to blush, to be honest, blush, oh my god, I loved that blush. So this blush, it doesn't dry down into that powder formula, so it doesn't at all give that powder look on skin, in spite of like being matte. I actually like that. The pigmentation of the blush is incredible. It's super pigmented. So just like 3-4 dots, even like 2 to 3 dots is like more than enough. You can play with it, okay? So if you don't want like to go like heavy handed, just like apply like 1 dot and you're good to go. I think you can also apply that on top of your eyelids as well when you're on the go for a quick office or college makeup look. Just like dab some liquid blush on the eye, your cheek, and maybe I think you can dab it on your lips as well, because it's quite pigmented. So yeah, you can just like multi-purpose with products, and I absolutely love that blush. I'm definitely gonna buy like other shades from this blush. And then coming to the lipstick. So for lipstick, again, it's a comfortable creamy matte formula, so it feels creamy on lips and it looks like it's matte, if you know like what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like drying matte on lips, it feels like creamy on lips. So it literally glides on like butter. The applicator is amazing. So I absolutely loved the products that I tried today from Rare Beauty. I don't have like anything like negatives to say about this product. From packaging to the quality of the product, they are freaking amazing, I'm telling you. But just like put in mind, just like look, see like what the brand claims, okay? So the brand is not claiming them to be like heavy duty, super full coverage like foundation, like a Kat Von D Locket. So, or like Huda. So it's not claiming that. It is claiming that it is like a soft matte formula, which is like super lightweight and gives a beautiful natural finish. So it is buildable. You can layer it up and build it up for the coverage. And it sits beautifully on skin even if you go a little heavy handed, or if you layer it, again, doesn't look awful, okay? So yeah, it's been like 4.5 to 5 hours since I had this Ray Beauty makeup on. Actually, I changed the eyes, I was just like playing with some colors because I'm just like super bored. And I also changed the lipstick as well. So yeah, coming to the base makeup, I didn't like touch the base makeup at all. I didn't even like apply powder or anything. So it's just the same. So looking at the base makeup after that 4.5 to 5 hours, guys, I just like feel it's pretty much intact, It didn't like move much, and also it didn't like produce any sort of like extra shine on skin. Still, I can see a bit of like radiance in my skin, but it did not like make me look like a grease ball or something, you know what I mean? Let me just like zoom in you a bit. Yeah, see, that is how the makeup looks like. It didn't like crease anywhere under the eye, or it didn't go like crusty under the eye. See, even on the sides, it didn't go crusty anywhere. It's pretty good intact. Oh, I love it. And it did a bit of like, settle into that fine line, that smile line area, not actually fine line, the smile line area a bit, because yeah, that happens like with any foundation I try basically. But base makeup, dude, I'm just obsessed. Yeah, so that's about the wear test of the foundation, and this is how it looks like. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna wrap up the video, and I hope you guys will like this video, this review. And if you like it, please don't forget to give this video a like, share, comment down below, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That would mean so much to me, you guys. And also do follow me on my Instagram as well. I'll be leaving the direct link to my Instagram account in the description box below. Check that out. And yeah, and if you guys have like any more if you want to see like any more reviews on my channel, put them in the comment section below. So yeah, that's all for this video. We'll see you soon with another video. Till then, have a great day. Bye.